What's up everybody, I am Mike and this is another custom doll. You may also call it an action figure, I just think doll sounds more fun to say. Today I have a bit of a blast from the past for you. This was the first time I've ever tried using pastels on a head sculpt. Max Payne from Max Payne 3. I just love how on the nose that name is. I actually have quite a sentimental attachment to Max Payne. I saw a physical guide for Max Payne 2 back in the day and immediately fell in love with the neo-noir style and discovered Poets of the Fall because of that game. Late Goodbye is still one of the best songs in any game ever, and if you are an old school fan of Max Payne, you've probably heard that song a couple of times too. When Max Payne 3 came out, I was initially skeptical because Remedy, the original developer, had nothing to do with it, but I can now confidently say that Max Payne 3 is my second favorite Rockstar game. Number 1 is Bully, if you are curious, or Canis Canem Edit if you happen to be European. I love the airport sequence in Max Payne, and Tears by Health has become one of my favorite songs, and now I even own the soundtrack and their latest album. Stone Fist and Dark Enough are by far my favorite tracks from it. So about the figure. This head sculpt initially didn't really look like Max at all. I removed the entire lower jawline and his hair and sanded down his nose. After that I sculpted his beard, and for his look I wanted something that has been influenced by all his different costumes in the game. Or to keep it short, airport sequence outfit with a non-shaved head. If you want to see me actually paint a head sculpt, why not drop a comment down below. If that is something you'd like to see, I'll figure out how to properly shoot it. With Max I also applied a thin layer of gloss varnish on his eyes to give them a more natural look. I initially painted his face with acrylics and then applied pastels to it. As a result, he now looks a lot closer to the actual artwork of Max we saw on promotional material. I use soft oil-free pastels. After scratching the paint down to a soft powder, I can apply it to the surface similar to makeup and create layers of skin. In order to get the eyes just right, I used acrylics mixed in with pastels and heavily watered down shades of red to paint the veins on his eyes. I know Max doesn't have brown-red eyes, but I feel like this only makes him look that much more menacing. Whenever I film, I try to be somewhere between 100 and 300 millimeters focal length with a telephoto lens. This creates softer edges with a clear focus on the eyes and face. Anything below 50 only has the risk of image distortion, and the only thing you'll see me adjust in post is some minor white balance and color grading to make him look like he also does in my hand. I want to give you a full view of the head sculpt, and for that I also switch up the lighting every now and then, because different lights also create a different look. I hope you enjoyed this, like and subscribe if you do, comment down below what you want to see me do next or what I should improve. I'll be back soon with another figure. Remember to check out my site, the link is down below. You'll also find tons of images and links for DeviantArt, FigureRealm and ArtStation, and my shop on Etsy, if you ever feel like getting a unique and crazy gift idea for a friend. Thank you again for tuning in, and remember, as always, it's just painted plastic.